Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I'm running a little late. I slept. I wasn't able to go to sleep again last night, but I finally did. And then I slept longer than I planned on. Because I had to get up and do some things. I got it's a Boston butt, I think. Uh, Pork uh, roast, or I think it's a Boston butt. Anyway, I put it in we got it for 99 cents a pound. We bought two of them at Kroger. It's been a while back. And we had them frozen. And I about forgot I had it in there to thaw out. I put it in the fridge a couple days ago. And then I realized this morning, oh my gosh, it's in there. And so I put it in a crock pot. Of course, I used my Jeff's Famous all-purpose seasoning and rub, salt-free, on it. And I used a few other things this time, some garlic powder and stuff like that. But you can get this on their website at jeffsfamousjerky.com. You always see that back there. But this stuff's fantastic. I use it on about everything. Everything that I cook. I used to use, just Mrs. Dash. But that one's salt free too, so I use it just like I was using Mrs. Dash. Okay, today is New Year's Eve. Currently it's 56 degrees. Can you believe that? 56 this early. High today 60. 84% chance of rain. I guess you'd say rain. It's going to snow at this temperature. Humidity's 83%. 2-mile-per-hour winds, and 57 is the air quality. Don't have any tidbits today. They were just mainly just stuff about the weather. And there will be a grocery outlet haul today. Definitely check that out, everybody. It's always great deals, crazy cheap prices. We always find some new things there when we go. I don't know how often they get trucks in, but they must get at least once a week. So last night we didn't feel like cooking or anything. I just didn't feel up to it to fix anything. So we ended up getting a Domino's pizza, and every time we go to Domino's, which isn't that often, maybe once a month or once every other month, but we've been getting that deal 3-topping pizza for $7.99 if you come and pick it up. Well, I don't know why they decided to go up on them. I guess on during the holidays, or either right. I don't know if he didn't say when they went up on them, but they went from $7.99 to $9.99 for a 3-topping. So that kind of was like, oh, kidding me. He said, oh, if you use the app though, you can get it. I'm about tired of that. Can you not order something from somewhere on the phone these days and not get a deal? Do you have to every single place, it seems like, use the app, order in the app? What is up with? I mean, can you not go to McDonald's and just order your stuff, and get some kind of deal? No, you have to. I don't like having to use all these apps, especially for restaurants. I don't know if they're gonna. You never know if they're gonna get it right or anything. So anyway, we had Domino's pizza last night. I just ate a couple pieces. Wasn't really that hungry. Just hadn't been. I don't know if I don't know if I've had a touch of something or what, but I just hadn't felt that good. Like, for one thing that was bothering uh, giving me anxiety was we hadn't heard from Intivio, which is the company. The company is Takeda, about my patient assistance. It was just, we sent it in, and then they said we didn't send enough information, and then we sent the rest of what they wanted, and then it was just taking a long time, and so that got me worried, because that stuff's, if I didn't have those infusions, I'm afraid I'd go back like I was when I was in the emergency room all the time, in the hospital all the time, having surgery all the time. It just, oh my gosh, it was horrible. So, but this Entyvio is the only thing that's ever helped my Crohn's disease. The only thing. So they approved it. So what I'm getting to, but they haven't sent us a letter yet. They always send us a letter. I said, let's call and make sure that they got the fax, because last year, somehow they didn't get the fax that they sent with it, and then nobody told us, and then I had to end up missing one, and then having it later at a later date, which I started feeling bad, before I was able to have it. So anyway, they approved it, but we just haven't got the letter yet. My GI doctor had got a letter, or either a email, a fax, or something saying that they'd approved me. So that was a burden off my mind. So tonight, I don't know. We were supposed to have these ham sandwiches, baked ham sandwiches, and soup, but I forgot all about this barbecue. I mean the pork. So I guess I'm gonna be making some barbecue. If they still want the sandwiches and soup tonight, I guess I could make the barbecue and then warm it back up tomorrow. But I don't know. Chances are we'll probably end up having the barbecue. I think I got some slaw mix in there too, still, so that'd be good. Some slaw and stuff, maybe fries, or I got some curly fries or something. So yeah, so that's what I will probably do. I got it on low since I got it in early. It'll have time to cook. I'm gonna probably keep it in there for 10, 5, 6. I'm probably gonna keep it in there at least 8 hours. And then I shred it, and then I put the barbecue sauce in it. And I'll be using the Burnt Ends barbecue sauce. Do I have one over here? I thought I had one over here. Oh my gosh, I gotta show y'all that. Hold on. If you like barbecue sauce, this is the best I think I've ever had. I really do, and it makes the best barbecue. It's Kroger though. It's Private Selection Smokehouse Charred Ends barbecue sauce, rich and smoky notes of burnt brisket ends. Oh my gosh, this stuff is just fantastic. I'm not kidding. It's like $3.19 or something like that. It's well worth it. I'd pay $4 for it. I would. This is, like I said, so I'm gonna use this stuff, and it made the best barbecue really. The last time when we used it, the first time we used it, I guess I want to say. Okay, there's no tidbits today, like I said. So, but we have some daughter and son-in-law mail for New Year's. This is to Joy and myself. Praying God's love shines bright in your new year. I like that. And his blessings overflow. And then a note from it. And there's a Bible verse here. It's Romans 5:5. God's love has been poured out in our hearts. Amen. And this one they sent to Logan. Across the miles with love and smiles. And then it says to wish you a bright and happy new year. Will and Jackie. Thank you so much, y'all. Those are nice. I'll definitely have to put them up. Okay. I've got some show and tell also before nice news. I looked out on the front porch again, and I'll be darned if there wasn't a big old box out there. Actually, we were leaving when we went to get the pizza, and I said, Joy, there's a box on the front porch, and you can't leave boxes out. It was in plain sight. People get them these days. It's pitiful. But this huge box. Well, it's from Logan's, his insurance again. And I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" Okay. And it has, you just wouldn't believe it. I don't know. Kitty got a hold of the list that was in it. So yeah, bandages, a night light. These are nice night lights too. We've got one. I mean, got more than one. Medline is the one that I get my stuff from, and I have to order it online, or either you can send in an order or whatever, or call them. But mine's from Medline. He can get his stuff from Walmart, so mine's totally different. These are some COVID tests. We already have some, but those. Look at this. Here's a, and I looked these up. This is like $40 if through their catalog. Digital non-contact infrared thermometer. At least for this model, they got a cheaper one, but that's the one. Yeah. These are little first aid portable packs. Got a first aid kit, 175 piece first aid kit. Pill organizers. This is the well, let me show you this. There's a mat. It's a antimicrobial bath mat. And then this whole box here. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if I can even get all this out. Kitty, I saw you seeing the box here. She's wanting to get in this box. But anyway, I can't even. Here, she's gonna want in this box. You want in the box? Yeah. You gonna get in it? Let me move all this stuff over. I'm telling you, it was all this stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. This here, Ready, Set, Prevent. It says first line benefits. And this one is just loaded too. I haven't even looked at this. Oh, I didn't show the one thing I did definitely want to show you. He got a Fitbit. Yes, a Fitbit, and that's going to help him too with his exercise and stuff. Okay, this one has all kinds of. I hadn't even opened this at all. This is, you know, hand sanitizer, different types of masks. I don't know what all this is. Antiseptic wipes, a whole package of them. Some kind of lip balm. Another thermometer. Facial tissue. Moisturizing hand soap. And this is good. This is what I've been using for my dry skin. I got some of this. Dermasil. So can you believe that, y'all? I mean, he's got the best policy. And, you know, I don't know if it's because, I guess he's on, you know, Medicaid, and I'm on Medicare, so mine's totally different, I guess, you know. But I don't get stuff like this through my policy, but he sure does. And that's fantastic. Just thought I'd show you all this. I'm going to pause it while I put all this stuff back. Yeah, I mean, I was just like, wow, you know, he got that other stuff that I showed y'all. He got the oximeter, or whatever you want to call it for your finger. Oximeter, I guess. And a blood pressure, you know, unit to check your blood pressure. And he got gloves and something else. I can't remember what it was, but he's been just getting all kinds of neat stuff. Okay, nice news, everyone. The history of Germany's century-old kitty. She's chewing on the bubble wrap. Century-old upside-down railway. A suspension railway, one that hangs upside down rather than glides above a track. That's crazy. Seems like a creation of the future. In Wuppertal, Germany, though, it's an enduring symbol of the past. Kitty, you having fun? The Wuppertal Schwammbahn, I pronounce it, was completed in 1901 in order to accommodate a new influx of people living along the Wupper River, and has been helping locals get around ever since. It is one of only 2 suspension railways in the world, the other being more recent and located in Japan. So from 1901, the Wuppertal Schwammbahn has even persevered through disaster. It was badly bombed during World War II, but bounced back quickly, becoming fully operational again less than a year after fighting in Europe ended. I don't think there's a more iconic symbol representing both Wuppertal and Barmen than the Schwammbahn. Rosemary Weingarten, who was born in the area in 1933, told CNN, "It has always been there for me, and I'm proud that it is still running." Family reunites with late son's 1989 message in a bottle. I think I had this on like today's tidbits one time, a long time ago. It sounds the same. Let's see. But I wasn't doing nice news at that time. Okay, it just shows a... Though he died over a decade ago, Brian Dahl is still bringing people together. In 1989, when he was just 11, Brian put a message in a bottle on Mississippi's Tallahatchie River for a school project. This year, Billy Mitchell, a salvage worker 200 miles away, spotted it floating above a barge, and his team didn't rest until they found the note's author. Mitchell's company posted a photo of the note on Facebook, and it eventually made its way to Brian's parents, Eric and Melanie, and his brother Chris. The Dahl family traveled to where the bottle was found, a special trip that Eric said was emblematic of the way Brian, who died in an accident at age 29, lived his life. He was victorious in his life because of the relationships he established, the bonds with other people, Eric told the USA Today, and he continues to inspire connections. Mitchell, saw the bottle as a sign that Brian is with his family no matter what. He's still with them, he said. I think that's what the note meant when we found it, to let his parents know that he was watching over them as well. Wow. That's awful that he died at 29, though. Okay, our quote of the day comes from Joanna Coles. As long as you're interested in people and things, that curiosity propels you forward. All right, everybody. I hope everybody has a great New Year's Eve, and I'll do my, I don't take breaks for my devotions. I would have to be incapacitated in the hospital or something to miss, and I actually still did them the times I was in the hospital. If you look through my playlist, you might find them. I don't know where they're tucked away, but I think it says hospital or something. I'm not for sure. But I hope everybody has a great night with some friends and family, and family and friends, either way. And I hope everybody has a great new year, and I guess we'll see you next year, as they say. So, yeah, I'll be doing morning devotions late tonight and early morning, I guess. And I'll go ahead and do my usual morning coffee break. So, got to bring in the new year. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Kitty's right here is who I'm messing with. Kitty, are you having fun on the table this morning? She's checking everything out. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. And definitely check out the grocery outlet haul. We need these crazy cheap prices. All right, everybody. We'll see you later on. God bless.